Welcome back. It's BrainStorm with Brian Sturm. I am a gamer, a game designer, and I've been a game tester. And this is Bioshock. Say hi, Elizabeth. And what I'm going to do is go through the game and show you game design, level design, maybe little art things like this. This is Z-order fighting, if anyone sees this going on here. That is two textures layered exactly on top of each other. And trying to let you know general game industry knowledge, make you aware of budgets or programming or things of that nature. And of course, it's not supposed to be 100%, and I'm definitely winging it. I'm just saying stuff as it comes to me as I'm going through the level. And if I do happen to have a reaction as a gamer, I think something sucks, something doesn't work for me, something isn't fun. To my fellow game industry people and game designers, I want to point out that I feel like I should be able to have my walkthrough reactions and let you know. And of course, I'm just one demographic. There's hundreds of thousands of demographics that this particular game had to cater to. So once again, I want to point out to some people here.
Want it?
Look at how many times I'm in the last 2 chapters of this game. The amount of times when you can upgrade your weapons and vigor and guns and stuff. How many of these stations have shown up since the beginning of the game? So you got to look at it. It's gone up sharply since we basically are at the point where we're not getting any more powers, any more weapons. So all you have for what's considered subconsciously or not, a lot of people lose interest in a game when they're not learning anymore, when they're not discovering anymore.
Beyond that gate lies Comstock House.
And so, one of the things you can do on that that counters that, and also kind of is a good replacement for that, is the feeling of progression, of increasing, of upgrading your stuffs. And so that's one of the things that's going to happen more and more as we get to the end of this game, because they don't have anything else to show me. And so you're going to see a lot more of those stations in which to upgrade my stuff with. Oh, look, he took an arrow to the knee. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I shot you in the dick. That's a fantastic decal. Let's see how the decal... Now, so for people who saw me many, many videos ago flip out because I thought I actually... I don't know, for some reason I bizarrely thought that there was not a decal. Let's see what happens at decal when I shoot it on the edge, what you perceive to be an edge. Let's see, right there. So, surprise, it just shows as much of the damage as it can. Now, you'd be surprised, there'd be a lot of games that would have a flat decal sitting really awkwardly. Let's see what happens when I do this. Wow. Well, they have really interesting and very good decal system. Alright, just wanted to take a look at that. Actually, since I was stupid, let's go.
Found some money.
Where? She keeps on finding money in this. Should I just run away and then come back to this corner? She's found money over and over in this area. I should just run away and then come back over and over again. Obviously, a lot of the red and the aggression, we're seeing the same art assets we saw earlier in the game, but we're seeing them in a much different way.
Lady Comstock, how lovely to see you. Wonderful of you to make the journey, especially considering your painful death 19 years ago.
Lady Comstock.
The dress. The thing has mistaken me for my mother.
Your fingerprints do not seem to be your own today, Lady Comstock. Are you unwell?
This isn't going to work.
I think it can.
Your mother's dead, Elizabeth.
Yes. I think it's time I paid my respects. Let's head to where she's buried.
If you listen to the voice acting that they're having her portray, it's really matured a bit. I am actually quite confused as to how I'm supposed to go. There's not much in the way of direction from that point. So let's just go in a random direction and see if the game is good about telling me where to go. Now, I thought I had seen everything on the way up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So I really am going in a different... Okay, I could have maybe gone this way before. Now, so this is all available to me, but I'm wondering if it would have been locked somehow if I had not had that little moment. I almost wish I could reload with some sense of safety.
Can you unlock this?
Let me have a look.
And see what would happen. And at this point, I have no idea where I would reload at if I ever stop and stop playing. It's pretty, at this point, a little bit annoying because I see an autosave.
There's the graveyard where my mother's buried.
And I just don't feel like I know what's going to happen. That's interesting. So water and electricity. Yeah, I figured. Okay, I'm going to come back to that.
Where are you going?
Come on.
What are we looking for?
No, wait. I'm not going to go that way. Okay, I thought that... Okay. I seriously thought that place with the big, obvious, sparking, getting your attention thing with a pretty obvious platform that you can walk across was the main path, but I guess it isn't the main path. I know this doesn't look like main path, but to me it looks like main path. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to take whatever damage I got to take. I guess I don't have to take any damage. Oh shit, that's
I
cool.
know that place. That's Albert Fink's house. I love his music. I wonder if he's in there.
So because did you notice how it went lower when I got closer there? Really? Empty? And she wasn't there. That's kind of funny. So they bought the rights for... I guess that song is cheap enough to buy. Those are really in high def. Huh. Okay, interesting. Sorry, folks. A little bit of a music person, so... I would have thought that maybe they would find some hilarious... something out of date, you know, some kind of 80s song or something like that. Like, the girls want to have fun. Weird looking texture on that lady, but And what blows me away for so many people who don't understand of how many textures throughout the game, I keep on seeing. You can see they're shown behind what you would not expect the average gamer to go behind and see, and they're being rendered. So that just blows me away that there's so much stuff getting rendered and shown at any given time. Alright, so am I back at this big fight? Is this where the big fight was? No. Wow, I'm really off track. I really wanted... I think I'm really off of... I'm really out of sequence. Aw, I could have saved them.
Motorized Patriot!
Alright. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Take this!
Gotta admit, that power doesn't do much in the way of damage. It's cool, but I'm not very impressed with it. So I hope that there's a whole...
Looks abandoned.
I hope there's a whole bunch of people who are annoyed with the fact that I didn't go possibly the proper way through the game. I assume I'm not really going the improper way. Okay. Okay. So her saying that Tesla thing was, we have to somehow go here probably later in the game. But I'm not allowed to go here out of sequence. Because I'm not allowed. But I always like, you're never going to get the tester out of me, who's going to try and see some of the exploits I
You can
can,
crack this one open?
Okay,
or possibly the way you're going to break the game. Hopefully I won't break my own game.
it's done.
Pretty bad for a playthrough, but
Found some money. Want it?
that's one of my least favorite pieces of equipment in the game. It's not only distracting, I feel like I lose track of where the bodies are when I've gone in. Okay, so that's that. And so I'm not allowed to finish off this area. Now, if I mean, I did this on purpose, but okay, great, I'm drunk, fine. Let's smoke cigarettes too then. How about that? If I was a poor player, this would definitely be confusing at this point, and then you'd have to do this thing. See what happens. Interesting. It goes all the way back there. I'm intrigued by the lighting on this. Why that's so black. It's interesting, but I'm just intrigued by that. It seems a little two-dimensional because of the stark blackness of it. Alright, well, I guess I got all that combat and all that other stuff. Oh, speaking of which. Interesting. So, this is what you would say is a big U with a raised platform in the middle. Now, anybody recognize this? This is actually very similar to when you were fighting those Civil War soldiers in the Hall of Heroes, when you were doing the, if I remember correctly, it was the Boxman one, the Chinese one, with a lot of rocks and stuff. Yes. And was very similar in overall design. And yet no fight. Oh, not 100% similar. Look at this. So we have... Okay. Well. So we have a non-standard... We have a little asymmetrical map.
Elizabeth!
So they're talking about founders, and I haven't really heard that much about founders this whole game. So it's not like it throws me off. I mean, you just kind of go with it when you're playing a game. But to suddenly hear all this like blah 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 about founders instead of Fink. Now, if they had explained that they had their problems with the founders in here besides Fink. Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. Good faces in this game. Oh, snap. That's supposed to be crazy for someone to look at. Look at it. Elizabeth, look at this. Look. Here, look. See? You should be commenting on something like this. Oh, the lighting on that's a little weird. Anyone notices that? And yet, not on that one, per se. So, I don't know what's... it's not like all of the assets were done like that. And it definitely seems like that could have been caught. Wow, this has got all the hallmarks of a really big fight. If you notice, look at this, the position that they bring in the heater here. So the heater is this fantastic way to get a bunch of people to come in and then wow, and then all of them fall down. I'm surprised that they didn't have more of the game, the people who made the game, on the names of some of these tombstones. It's always fun to do that. So a couple little unrendered pieces of geometry there. More medical kits all the way tucked into a corner when you're completely overwhelmed. So you see this? Funnily enough, this whole area will really get you tripped up. You know, you're trying to run from people. Oh, no. Maybe this is take. Okay. Step up. You know, do that, and then duck down and do stuff like that. I'm very, very surprised that... Oh, wait, what was that? We don't talk about this. No, we're not talking about this. Well, don't be a hoarder. Alright, well, I'm sorry that they didn't... Oh, shit. Huh. Yeah, I would have thought there would be more dialogue in this area, but I am wrong. That looks interesting. And once again, here's these bars again with these, like, no texture bars. this has come up before, and just really surprising. A game of this quality, and then every now and then I see this, and it's the same time again. It just flat out looks like the texture didn't get loaded in with the level. I mean, that's all it looks like to me. But then it would be completely black.